According to the information we did for ground right now, 95% of justice for Mohbad, we don't get them. What we are looking for is 5% left. Somebody said the longest justice when you don't ever see for a life before, he said, "Nah, be this one." That he never see something like this before is because Mohbad is different. If you remember what this young man said, he said, if they do one before, that my own is going to be the last one. And don't forget this language, this popular language that everybody use. Justice for one is justice for all. If this boy did not get justice, this set of people that buy this boy, they will do it again. As I'm talking to you right now, they are very scared. Yes, they are very scared. They're not going to try this kind of a thing again. Even on a Mali house, wherever they accuse them for, I'm sure right now, as Mary talks so, he himself don't reduce them. Because say one day police go bust that place. And go take easy. So, through this Mohbad matter, a lot of people has been free. But you guys will not realize it yet. But that is the truth. Please try to watch this video from the beginning to the end and share. Try and leave your comment at the comment section. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you.
Mohbad investigation, let Mohbad investigation are the longest investigation they don't do for this country from the history of Nigeria. Since they assume this guy body, this guy, me they don't do bury this guy, make this guy, I don't, this kind of life, I don't wish I'm anybody do. They didn't do bury this guy now. This year don't they finish again. How many days ago the father said they still the court went well. So it remained for Wunmi to do DNA. Wunmi do DNA now. Do DNA. Yes, we no say yes now Mohbad picking. Prove everybody wrong. Do this thing. Make them bury this guy, make it rest. Everybody don't tie for the matter. Everybody don't tie. Since how many years? Let them to bury this guy, make it rest. Sure?
They are telling him, I don't know what they are in charge. I don't know those that are in charge of that man, of Emperor Joseph Aloba. I don't know who you trust. I don't know who is giving him advice. I don't know them. And I don't care to know.
I mentioned 5 names. From us here, like millions of us, thousands of us that are doing justice for Mohbad, I cut it. I'm talking about people close to Baba Mohbad now. I cut it all the way down to 100, all the way down to 50, all the way down to 20, all the way down to 10, then all the way down to 5. Then out of these 5 people, 3 amongst them are the closest. The weight of their closeness is equal around Baba Mohbad. Rich Grace, Muyiwa, Guresi, Adetola, and Iyabo Bagunwa. Out of these 3 individuals, 3 of them make the final decision as to the direction at which Baba goes in this case. And what I observed is either it is a weakling decisions, weakling motives, or sabotage.
But
I always say, till further notice.
Mr. Point, but do you agree with me that Baba has the, full power on control over this DNA than anyone?
That's why I said he is not aggressive enough.
100.
So this is
what I said. What is that thing within this that is these 3 people are what is that power or influence they have over Baba that is holding Baba movements down? It's just like a footballer now. The ball is in front of you. You are moving. You are moving with the ball, and the player is dragging your jersey from the back.
On point. You are missing the point. Exactly. Those people you mentioned, they might not actually have the power as you thought they did over Baba.
Okay.
Perhaps they are invisible people that also have so much influence on that Baba that we don't really know. Maybe.
Mr. Good, that's a good point. Now, if there are invisible people and we have visible people, how come visible people we open the hole for invisible people to penetrate.
Okay, on point. The invisible people may not actually need the approval of visible people to actually penetrate.
And these invisible people, from your point of view, these invisible people are not from the other side.
We cannot guarantee that they are not.
We can't guarantee that, Mr. On Point. It's impossible. You can't even tell.
Nobody's vetting it. Nobody's
becoming interesting.
Be sure.
But that area is the most important part of this game.
I'm telling you.
Now, Mr. On Point, at this point, in my opinion, Baba have the right to say what he actually wants, and he can stand his ground and say, no, this is what I want. Mohbad was his son, not someone else's son. No one should be able to decide for him. Nobody.
That's my point. 100.
And that's why I agree with General Vengeance that if anything happened, I think it's more or less on Baba now at this point.
I think
that's the one that can actually say what he wanted. It's about his son, not their son.
Moro, please. I want to say something dramatic. I hope Baba doesn't have his secret in the hands of somebody that is holding him by the jugular, that is making it not to perform optimally to expectation.
That is actually based on assumption.
I'm not so sure about that.
How did Damola now get to the house? Maybe that is one of the reasons why he's starting with his own punishment. So now we don't know if Damola was in the house then. Okay, who else was in the house? Because as we have now, Mohbad, Wunmi, Adura, Darosha, DJ Bami, Lifestyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legilele. Spending is who is the photographer? Who else? Okay, OG is the photographer. Okay, who else? Let's see, who else? DJ Bami, we've written DJ Bami. Ade West.
There was a guy that was holding Mohbad. But one guy. And he come Gani.
Anya, Talonja Anya.
The dreadlock. There's a guy that has dreadlock.
Who is Anya? Who is she? Who is Anya? Who is she? Gbogbo eléyìí sì kò tí wọ 10.
Mr. Yomi ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ drop ẹ má bínú mo fẹ́ drop ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ make sure pé 15 people yẹn ẹ kọ́kọ́ list ẹ try láti get list on 15 people.
Òun náà là ń ṣe.
Okay, mo fẹ́ drop nsìn ẹ ṣe.
All right. Oya, go on. Ade West is the guy with the dreadlock. Okay.
All right.
Anya is Zatwan brother. Was the Anya there?
Okay.
So now, I know the 16 they were talking about. I don't think it includes me, but let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only have 10 yet. 10. We have 10 now. That's including Wunmi and Mohbad. Look, you get 10. And then Liam. So if we take Adura, Mohbad, Wunmi,
Damola
Damola enjoy Abi.
Damola.
Okay, good. Okay, what's I want to say? So a nurse and the nurse. Okay, but that's something. This is where we go.
Sorry, did they have gate man there? They must have a security gate man.
I don't know.
Oh, you're calling gate man.
Now,
and
Iyatunde with my sister. No, was she there on the day they arrived from the show? So now, with the look of things now, if we add Mohbad and Wumi and Liam, this is the head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. With the nurse, it's 13. With the nurse, which meanwhile the nurse came in the afternoon. So they cannot, but even if you are counting the nurse, with Wumi, with Mohbad, with Liam and the nurse. But if you ask me, we'll remove those 4. Liam, I don't want unnecessary joke here. With Tabatiyo, Mohbad, Wumi, Liam and the nurse, we will not still get to that 16 that we have. Mute your mic, Kalelu. So now,
Mr. Yomi Kaleo.
I think I should mute your mic, you know what? I should mute your mic here.
Okay.
So now, this is it. The 16 that we're talking about, Ati, Damolao, Atadurao, they must give us the full list of the 16 that we have been hearing about. Maybe it is within the 16. That is where we'll know whether there was an external attack or it was a lie and they put up that figure. Because when the police released that 16 people in the house, or where we got the news 16, we did not request for the head count. Oh, call it 16. 16 here, it could be that it is the same way some people came in to attack or not. Okay, 15. All the same, none of these lists has come up with that stuff. And that is where the real investigation will come up. Because either of them would have to tell us. They must tell us those things. Don't forget that Adura, during the last press conference, he said the video in question, the phone, send the same, because I've not seen the full video, I've not seen everything yet, so I cannot independently verify whether it was on the day Mohbad died or another event. But whatever the case may be, he confirmed to me, all of you could hear him, he said, in that particular video, it's Mohbad and this thing was there. However, that means it was a selfie. But in this case now, it was a distance recording. So definitely the person recording is probably not Mohbad. So the press conference, Tony and somebody, Oyato. Other places you were able to tell because don't get ghost. They're not going to be dealing on ghost. Okay, Superwoman, he lied, right? That's what we're going, because whether we like it or not, which I said it long ago in December, that December 3rd is when we have just started this investigation. It's not going to be only slow. December 3rd to now, anyway, we have been able to quickly sum it up. And like I said, we are 95% to getting justice for Mohbad. We have 5% left. And the 5% is very crucial. All we just need to do is get that underway. Whether we like it or not, whatever it is that they are doing in that court, we all understand. But whatever they package in that court is still in favor of justice for Mohbad. Whoever the judge conclude was chatting with me will have to still unravel all these things, and the person will tell the story when it is time. So the 5%, it might be a little bit slow. Only it might take us into February, March, or April, except they want to use the judge to be giving long adjournments. So that is why I'm saying that let's wait to hear the adjournment date and whatever but we inform at the press briefing and press conference. And this press conference is going to be very elaborate. Some of the things that we are saying here, the lawyers, they will be able to sum it up, because at this time around, the lawyer will now be explaining and speaking on behalf of the public. He will be speaking with you guys, and then we'll be speaking with all these institutions, and we'll have a full power of the public with our NGO, because an NGO with a very sound radical lawyer is going to be very easy to get the truth and justice out, because they will know that, oh, this can never be swept under the carpet again. This one, it can't be swept under the carpet. Mohbad will get justice and the truth will be out, because even if some people have collected money before, they will still be telling them that we've done the job for the money you paid for. But we never expect a twist and turn. So we are having a radical lawyer coming in, and you will hear directly from their person. But if all of them in that house will know what is best for them, it's right for them to quickly speak their truth now. Because if eventually the hands of the law catches up with them, it's dangerous. There's no way I can help anybody. If Adura wishes to complete his job, speak his truth. Except, I don't know the role Adura played. I have seen, during the stuff, the mother was talking raining curses on who took Mohbad's life. Adura failed to say amen. I don't know if you are scared or you are fearful for your life. Are you also fearful if you say amen? Are they going to still kill him and buy him? Don't let them flag by stuff. So the question is, with that kind of every prayer from your mom, with that kind of every prayer from your mom, and with the love you claim you have for your brother, somebody that tattooed your name on his body, is that not what you are there for? Even if you are still concerned about you being impersonated, you thinking that, it's funny. It's quite funny. They turned, me, I'm meant to be the complainant. They turned me to a witness, and they turned Adura to the complainant. I will accept. Everything will still work together for good. Whatever tactics they want to use, trust me, either way, one person doing that, at the end of that case, will be the person shutting me up, will be the person having the video, will be the person to tell us what happened and try to corroborate the shot. So, but I know certainly they are trying to cover up somebody. So, whatever is the drama that Mohbad is putting up, all those gibberish, all those unnecessary sentiment, ọkùnrin méjì ẹjọ́ ṣé nítorí pé tí ó bá ṣe ọkùnrin méjì so tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin lè lọ torí ọkùnrin ní ò gbọ́dọ̀ lọ tó bá wùwà tí ò dá, but tó bá jẹ́ obìnrin ló lè lọ. No, there is gender equality. Let's raise our children well. If two children are messing up and they are trying to mess up with the law, they will face the wrath of the law. All those attempts to say a baby will be one, just cover it for me, and because it's one, don't let the other one get punished. No, the law does not think in that way. If your other son is responsible for what we are looking for, is responsible for this homicide, he will pay. The only luck the woman should be expecting and be praying for is that if the boy, the only offense is he only witnessed it and he didn't speak up to this stage. But if Adura is in one way or the other partly responsible for what died Mohbad, or maybe she joined them, or it's a joint venture, or forget about it, because mo fi Ọlọ́run bàbúrà ẹ commercialize ni o èmi o mo ma sì lẹ́wọ̀n mo fi Ọlọ́run bàbúrà ọ̀hún ọ̀dẹ̀ lè sá lọ. Kò sí ìlú tó fẹ́ kó fi Ọlọ́run bàbúrà èmi máa lọ bẹ̀ máa sì wọ́n délé padà. So whether they like it or not, all those cheap threats, all those they want to buy somebody, all you belong to this, social media might make you look like it's a simple thing. You might look like, oh, it's Yomi, he's talking. This is a different me on social media, offline. So, this we do not want. The person that is a victim now is asking for justice according to the laws of the land. Is justice that is asking for. He is not interested in whether it is from his brother, from his wife, from his mother, from whoever, or his father, whoever it is. No, you know the justice for Mohbad. Whoever fight Mohbad will have to face the full wrath of the law. So, Bobo, in conjunction, I am sorry to tell you, you all are going to pay, and you will pay for your crime. Adura, if you are responsible for what took your brother's life, you have an ample opportunity to speak up. If you join anybody to take his life, speak up now. If you know who took your brother's life, speak up now. I am sick and tired of accepting the nonsense excuse like, oh, I'm gonna make you be pure nonsense. Go take a hard up, go make it sense. Family has nothing to do with capital offense. Go back get your power, you will pay. Go back when go power meta. Go kwa your colleague go paye. Go back your lo pa àwọn òbí ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní sọ pé kama kakun kò sí nǹkan tó ń yakun. Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá lè máa ní àwọn òwe orí burúkú. Kama fi máa cover àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ burúkú. Àwọn òwe tẹ́ bá fi máa fi àwọn èèyàn sínú ẹrú. You always look for some terrible quotes and proverbs that will keep people in perpetual bondage. We cannot continue to allow people to be perpetually exploited. It is time for us to start fixing this country. Everybody must go by the law. Be civil, be peaceful, respect other people's rights, contain your anger. Don't join association that will make you to be taking people's lives. Be careful. Evil communication will always corrupt good manners. And this, we are at a serious point now. That's why I keep saying, I don't know at what point. When I came into this justice for Mohbad, I am here for something different than justice. I don't know. I know some terrible criminals were able to work on my weakness and they portrayed me the way I don't even represent. But I gift them. It is part of the battles I have to face. I gift them because I don't woke up more. I keep asking. Even Gomo Bello, I'm bad money, continue hear me. Because NGO must survive without public funds. It's not that I don't use my money. But I know certainly this is a case that I didn't even prepare before I delve into it. In Koki says I go on a very good day. But what I know kakiri only people got him on Shelu Yakumawa. But Kini can go for me. Only kidding, but we all love me berry. But to one face here, I am trying to say Mumati Berekesi. Mumati Berabesita. And look at the many things I would have to be doing. I have to start looking for fun anywhere here and there. When case I've just started, suddenly the people that I trusted that claimed that they want to come and support me, they used it against me and they started lying without no provocation, without no mismanagement of fund, and they started with, oh, it means accountability, and they spread it, and all of you took it. The reason you think I'm looking for money is because I was going to plan. What is all this? How else do you want an